What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now first up, if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing and also hitting that notification bell so that way you can keep up to date on the latest videos coming out on my channel. Now today we're going to be doing a little comparison video. I've had a few people ask me which Michael Keaton Batman I prefer, whether it's the 89 or the 92. It's a very hard decision. And I did this video to try and help people if they've only got a budget to buy one, which one would you go with? Now, we will touch on how to help you probably decide on which one to get. If you only had a budget for one, there'd be two options. You'd either pick one based off the movie or as a product. So we will touch on the product side first. And what I'm going to do is compare the two products. So we'll compare the 89 and the 92. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Now I just want to make a point. The capes on these figures are not the original capes. They're actually Jackson Zoo capes. So they're not the original ones. I will show you guys the original ones and we will compare them in the video. So what we'll do now is we're going to zoom in and we'll take a closer look at the details on these figures. Okay, so we've just zoomed in on the stand and feet area. So we'll talk about them first. The stands, we'll talk about the stands first. They're pretty similar, same shape. Both got the bat logos on there. The only difference is obviously this one's got the snow finish or effect, and that one, the 89, is standard. The name tags on the front both say Batman. The 89's got MMS DX on it, and the lights on the stands, the 89's got like a yellow type light, and the 92's got a clear type light. That's it for the stands. Now with the boots themselves, I'm going to say I like the 92 boots more, only because they're actually Air Jordan 6s and I love Air Jordans. The 89 though look like they got more weathering on them compared to the 92. The 92 look more clean, and the 92 are finished in like a matte finish, whereas the 89 look more glossy. So for me, the 92 boots are a lot better than 89, but that's just my opinion. So what we'll do now is we will scan up towards the suits and we'll compare the two suits. Alright, there's the suits there, both 92 and 89. It's a hard decision. I like the cleanness of the 92. I think it looks more sleek, but I do like this 89. It makes him look a lot more rougher, more animal-like. So it is a hard decision. The 92 is also, it feels a lot, it looks a lot smoother compared to the 89. It's got this effect, it's like a skin type effect on it, whereas this looks more robust. This is also looking like it's more Art Deco-y, more towards Tim Burton's vision of what he wanted as Batman. The belts themselves are pretty much the same. The 92 looks a little bit more darker in color, but otherwise they're pretty much the same. So really, it is a hard choice. It's really up to yourself what you feel looks a lot better to yourself. I still like the 92 suit better, the actual suit, the way it looks. But yeah, I mean, that's just personal opinion. His gauntlets, I like the 89 better. I like the shields on the arms there, whereas these don't. They look more like, they're a lot more simple. So I don't know. I think the 89s look better. And the suit, the actual suits, the 92 I feel is a lot better suit because on the actual figure, because you get a lot more movement with the 92 compared to the 89. This is more rigid, feels more rigid, and when you try and move him, his arms tend to spring back into position, whereas the 92, you're able to put him in a position and his arms are a little bit more forgiving and his legs, or the suit's a little bit more forgiving, sorry, whereas the 89 is not as forgiving. So what we'll do now is we will pan up towards the cowls and bat symbols, and we'll take a look at them. Okay, so as you can see the head sculpts there and the bat symbols. Again, the 92 is looking a lot more sleeker compared to the 89 because it's got that animal type feel to it. This one's got more straight lines on the head cowl, as you can see there, whereas the 89 is a lot more rounded. But I will say I can see Michael Keaton more in the 89. And I'm even going to say with this one, this 92 that I've got is actually the Batman Bruce Wayne edition. And I can see Michael Keaton more with the 89 Batman compared to the actual Bruce Wayne figure that you get with the 92. I don't know, something about the way he looks in there, the faceplate, the eyes, compared to this one, I feel I can see Michael Keaton more in the 89. The bat logos, I prefer the 92, it's more classic. I still like the 89, but I feel that the 92 one is probably the winner. The eyes and face plates, like I just mentioned, I think the 89 is better than the 92. I don't know, there's just something about the 92 eyes that looks a little off compared to the 89. The cowls themselves, it's a hard decision. Like I said, I like the sleeker lines on the 92, but that's not saying I don't like the 89 cowl. But I do still like the 92 suit, so I'm going to say I do like the 92 cowl. I will now zoom into each of the cowls, or the head sculpts, so you can get a closer look at the detail. And we'll just touch on them a little bit before we wind up. So we've just zoomed in on the head cowl of the 89, just so you can get a closer look at the detail on it. So you can clearly tell that that is Michael Keaton behind the mask. I like the finish on it. It's got that animal feel to it compared to the 92, which is, like I said, it's just a sleeker cowl. I like the way that the eyes operate compared to the 92, which you've got a single joystick. It's a lot easier to move into position, and the face plates are a lot better on the 89. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the 92. So here's the 92 head cowl, and again, it's not, it's still a decent head cowl. Like I know I complained about the eyes. I do like the 89 better. The face plates on the 92 I feel were a bit of a letdown, the extra ones that you get. And I prefer the way the 89 eyes move compared to this one's got single joysticks at the back of the eyes to operate, whereas the 89 you get one joystick. But that's the head cowls. At the end of the day, it comes down to the personal preference, but yeah, it is a hard choice. What we'll do now is I'll show you the capes, the standard capes, so you can take a look at them. Okay, so we'll start off with the 89 cape, and that's it there. You can see it. It is really terrible. It's double layered, so it's sort of really difficult to for it to drape on the figure. It's got wires that run down the front here and all along the bottom, but then ends up just crunching itself up, so it really doesn't sit well on the figure. I like the look of it, but yeah, it's just not a very good figure cape. Now, compared to the 92 one, this one actually sits a lot better compared to the 89. It's still not the best, but it's single layered. It does have wire runs. I think it's got two on either side. So one, it runs along there, and then I think there's another one in there, and then the same on the other side. This does sit, like I said, it sits a lot better, bigger improvement than the 89 cape. So for me, the 92 cape is a lot better. Yeah, it just sits a lot better. But I've taken these both capes off both of the figures, and like I said, I've gone ahead and got Jackson capes, and they just sit a lot better on the figure. So that's it with the comparisons. Well, now I'll touch on, if you had to decide on only buying one, my advice to you is, if you're looking to buy based off a better product, I'm going to say the 92 one is a better product. And this one is, like I said, it's the one with the Bruce Wayne additional figure. So you get the Bruce Wayne figure with it. He's got more movement. You're able to pose him a lot better. So if it was based off the product, I would say 92. But if you're going off based off what movie you enjoyed more, then that's a question for yourself. Did you enjoy the 89 or the 92 movie more? For me, if I was basing it off a movie, then I would go with the 89 because I enjoyed the 89 movie more. So I don't know if I've helped you decide on which one is better. I'm keen to hear your thoughts in the comments. My advice is, if you're still struggling to decide, save up and get both, because they're both awesome figures. Well, that wraps up this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Catch you later, and take care.